There she is!
This is bad. This way. Right!
Hold it, Katrielle!
Honest, would you make some of your wonderful tea? Of course, Miss Layton.
You look like you're in a good mood. Did something good happen?
Well, you see, yesterday when I went to the boutique next door, the Lucky Clover, I found an absolutely charming hat. But it was expensive, so I had to mull it over, naturally. So I went home and pondered it all night long. And then, well, you never believe it, I decided to go buy it.
That's really something you had to build up to like that?
It's awfully noisy out there, isn't it?
Did something happen? It's something that big. That's terrifying. How dangerous.
It looks like something happened inside. In that case, it's time for me to take stage. Excuse me, the great, wonderful Detective Katrielle Layton is coming through. Huh? No way. Is this a murder?
You can't come in. You're not involved.
I'm Katrielle Layton. I'm the detective at the agency next door.
What? Really? So you're Katrielle Layton.
Yes, and you are...
I am Royal Britannia's Chief Inspector at Scotland Yard. What a nice surprise it is to have the suspect casually come to the crime scene by herself.
Suspect?
I'm arresting you on suspicion of murdering the owner of the boutique, Clover Price.
What? Arrest?
All right, take her to the station.
Huh? Wait! Why me? Please explain.
Well, you see, this morning a report came saying that the owner of this boutique, Clover Price, had collapsed. By the time we arrived at the scene, Price was already dead. Her estimated time of death was last night. She was hit with some sort of blunt object causing her death.
And how exactly does that make me guilty?
We have a witness. A student preparing for entrance exams who lives nearby gave us a testimony. He said yesterday evening at the time of the crime, the only person who had entered and left the boutique was you.
Is that your only reason?
It's a perfectly valid reason. All the windows and doors except for this one were locked. Furthermore, when you were here, you apparently spoke to Price with a rather serious expression on your face.
That's because I was wondering whether I should buy a hat.
Either way, you can tell that to the rest of the station. Take her away. Yes, sir.
Hold on!
Wait, what do you think you're taking, Kat?
Inspector Hastings! This man thinks I'm a suspect in a murder!
Kat wouldn't commit a murder. Give a break. Go of her. Just because she's helping you, you shouldn't help defend her. That's not why I'm doing it. I have a witness, mind you. What proof do you have that Katrielle is innocent? That. If you have none, then don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong. I'm the person in charge of this case. I'm sorry, Kat. Kat? Huh? Kat! You did this to help her get away, didn't you? No, I don't. Go chase after her. Yes, sir.
This is bad, Miss Layton. I can't believe we're running from the police. Do you think I just let myself get arrested like that? I'll be the one to catch this case's culprit, no matter what.
There she is.
This is bad. This way. Right.
Hold it, Katrielle.
They're gone. But what are we going to do? There's bound to be plenty of officers around the city looking for you. We can't go back to the crime scene either. I know the perfect place.
Where is it?
It's somewhere the police will never think to search.
Are you serious about this, Kat? Are we really gonna stay inside of Scotland Yard?
Any ordinary culprit wouldn't hide here, right? And besides, I've tried changing my usual image to that of a lady officer, that is.
No lady officer would look the way you do.
Hello. Hello. You know, this is also the perfect place to getting closer to solving the case. What do you mean? This is the place that would have the most information about the case, isn't it?
Did you hear about the boutique owner murder?
Yeah, I did.
It's the case that Tanius has investigated, right?
That's right. Apparently he already has an idea who the culprit is.
Really? Sounds like he'll be turning the tables at the last second then.
Probably.
Today happens to be the day they finish totaling up the number of criminals apprehended per officer this year. If Britannius catches this murderer's culprit, he'll beat Hastings, who was in the lead until last month and became officer number 1.
I'll bet he catches the guy no matter what then.
Well, if it isn't you three, what business do you have at Scotland Yard? Miss Buffetti? What about you, Miss Buffetti? I'm searching for someone to help with a certain case. You're searching for someone? An absolutely fascinating suspect who ran from the scene of a murder that they were said to have committed. I'm looking for Katrielle Layton. Oh, is that so? You're a bold one, so I had a feeling you'd run to the police.
She's as sharp as ever.
Don't worry, though. I don't think you're the murderer. Huh? Isn't this... This is the crime analysis room, my workplace. Officers never suddenly barge in here, except for Hastings. Why do you believe me? It was obvious to me after looking at pictures of the crime scene. You're not the murderer. You're right! Could you tell them that Miss Layton is innocent? I can't overturn Britannius's judgment without any proof. But how are we supposed to get proof in a situation like this? If you don't want to be made into a culprit, you're going to have to do something about it on your own. Huh? Are you sure I can have these? I'll let you borrow them. Thank you. Yeah, I can see it better now. What's this thread? I don't know. I haven't actually been to the crime scene myself. We won't be able to learn much with only a few pictures of the crime scene. Want to try meeting the witness? The student prepping for the entrance exams who lives cater corner to the boutique?
Hi, it is Britannius.
What?
Inspector Britannius!
Did you find Katrielle?
Oh no! She suddenly disappeared. She's just a girl. How long are you gonna take to catch her? Catch her today no matter what! Yes, sir! Wait. One of you contact London Hospital? A seriously ill patient was brought there 3 days ago and I want to know how they're doing. Yes, sir!
A seriously ill patient? Is that related to the case at all?
Coming. Who is it? Do you have any idea what time it is? Whoa!
Hello.
Katrielle.
Please keep your voice down. Please let us in. I can murder you.
Please, let me write my will.
Huh?
I'm a witness. You came to silence me, didn't you?
That's right. If your testimony goes away, so will their suspicion of me.
Ah!
Miss Layton, now isn't the time to be joking around! We just came to hear what you had to say.
If you want to know about what happened at the time of the murder, I already told the police.
If you don't want to be killed, you best tell me about it, that too!
Ah!
Miss Layton!
Yesterday, when the murder happened, I was studying for my entrance exams at this desk. Bells ring when the doors open, so no entrances or exits go unnoticed.
By the way, were you still studying here once it became nighttime?
Yes. I pulled an all-nighter last night, so I was studying until the police came today.
Did anyone else go in and out of the boutique during the night?
No one should have gone in before the police did.
By police, do you mean Inspector Britannius?
Yes, that's right.
That means that by then, the only person to have gone in and out of the boutique was Miss Layton, and also Mr. Britannius.
If there was another culprit, how did they get inside? Wait, what'd you say about Britannius? Did you figure anything out?
No, I'll have to look at the crime scene after all. It looks like they finished inspecting, but...
We can't go in with the guards around.
Great work! I brought you food.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Oh, I just had a brilliant idea.
Whatever. Hey, that's my food! Give it back! Wait, puppy!
Operation successful. The police suck. Let's hurry, Miss Layton. We don't know when he'll come back, you know. Found it! It's still here. I wonder if Xiao's alright. This scarf is the one that's frayed. Huh? This mannequin? I don't think it was like this when I came in here yesterday.
Wait, puppy, wait.
Oh, come on, you gotta chase me for longer than that.
Oh, crud.
I think I've seen this dog before.
Inspector Britannius! You! Why aren't you guarding the crime scene? Sorry, Inspector, the dog stole my food!
What are you doing? Get back to your post!
Yes, sir!
If anything happens to the crime scene,
Oh!
oh, you're a cute one.
Oh, you're the dog with Katrielle! This is bad, cat!
That's Xiao's signal for us to run! Please, hurry! Wait, it's just a little more. Got it! The head is dented?
It's the end of the line, Katrielle.
He's here! Miss Layton, we have to run! So that's how it was. What? The mystery is history! Yay! Really? This case was just like a San Sebastian cake. The outer appearance was a truly heavily decorated.
Now isn't the time for your weird comparisons.
Miss Layton has been cornered! In the 11th hour, she claims to have solved the mystery. Did you all solve it too? These are the important points. How will Miss Layton prove her innocence with just these hints? Now, the conclusion is coming up right after this.
The criminal always returns to the scene. I knew it was you.
What happened? Cat, why?
This is the biggest pinch I've ever encountered.
It sounds like you're well aware of the situation you're in.
You're sorely mistaken, Inspector Britannius. The one in a pinch is you, sir!
Don't be silly.
This case's true culprit was an envious fiend who couldn't stand my genius deduction skills. Isn't that right, Inspector Britannius?
Huh? I haven't the slightest idea what you're talking about.
What do you mean, Cat?
Now allow me to explain. The reason why a frail but beautiful detective was framed for murder, that is...
Exactly what part of you is frail?
First off, the true culprit behind Miss Price's death was... What? The mannequin?
What you mean, Cat?
After Miss Price redecorated that mannequin, a thread from the scarf caught onto her and...
That means this was not an accident. It was a murder. Oh, wait.
However, Chief Inspector Britannius, who arrived at the scene first, deemed it a murder.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never make a mistake like that.
There was a reason for that. It seems that every year at Scotland Yard, officers compete to solve the most cases in order to earn awards. It's very corrupt. The end of the competition is today, and right now you and Inspector Hastings are tied.
Yeah, that's right. I'm surprised you know about that.
Chief Inspector Britannius wanted to be the sole winner no matter what. Because he was under pressure, he deemed the case a murder the second he saw the corpse and then contacted Scotland Yard as well. However, upon more thorough inspection of the scene, he deemed it an accident. Accidents aren't counted as solved cases. It was then that Chief Inspector Britannius decided to make the accident look like a murder and put the mannequin back in its place, hiding the dent in its head with a hat.
I'd appreciate it if you not make ridiculous claims without any proof.
Your exam prepping witness from across the street told me that you visited the crime scene directly after I did. In other words, no one else could have hidden the proof that this case was an accident. After that, because there was a report that I visited the scene before the incident, you decided to frame me for the crime. If I were to be the culprit, Inspector Hastings' reputation would be harmed as well. I was the perfect person to play the part.
That can't be.
How troubling. You're exactly right.
What? I'm disappointed in you, Britannius. Oh, I can't believe you twisted case just to make yourself look good.
But you do have a reason for wanting to look good, right?
Huh?
I confirmed it with London Hospital a while ago. Your mother collapsed a few days ago.
Oh, why did you know that?
Seeing your mother's condition, you thought her life was at stake. You wanted to tell her that you'd keep your promise before she left, didn't you?
Promise?
When Chief Inspector Britannius was young, he promised his single mother that one day he'd become the #1 police officer in all of London. And I know this because I stalked his mother.
I'm impressed.
That's right, this is all my fault.
Mother, why are you here?
I heard everything from Kat.
Huh? But you have to rest, Mother.
I was discharged, so it's all right.
You were discharged?
My life being at stake was your misunderstanding. The reason I collapsed was because I fell and hit my head with a mannequin.
Oh, really, Mom?
What? Twice in one episode?
I'm sorry for causing so much trouble. I didn't think his promise to me would make him do something like this.
Don't apologize, Mom. I'm the one at fault here.
You really are an idiot. You're not going to be able to work at Scotland Yard anymore because of this. Perhaps you'll get to be a low-life officer somewhere else.
It seems that was his plan from the very beginning. What do you mean? You have a letter of resignation in your right pocket, don't you? It's my magic trick.
What?
Once you told your mother that you become the #1 officer, you were planning to report everything you did and leave the police. You were prepared to do that.
Even if you did promise your mother, resigning is the least of your problems, Jack.
I know, Hastings. But I have other reasons for resigning as well. Many murders framed.
What?
Part of me became worn out from partaking in the race to the top that I was not suited for. Even if I were to stay, I'd just exhaust myself. That's why I would plan to give my mother a report that would make her happy. Then she could die and I could quit. Hastings, it seems like you were kind enough to think of me as a rival. But as you can see, this is the kind of person I am.
Britannius?
I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Katrielle. Dragging you in.
I'm usually very forgiving, but not today. But what exactly was the prize in that race to the top that you were so obsessed with?
What?
The reason that the race is hard for you is because you act elite, isn't it? In Scotland Yard, there is no rule stating that the number of arrests must be high if you want to be an officer.
She's right. When we were trainees, weren't we just a couple of the dunces together?
You still are.
When did you become so obsessed with appearances?
In Scotland Yard, there are many officers with low arrest counts who prevent crime regularly, and yet are still loved by many people in the city. Like Alfendi, and surprisingly not Hastings. Are those people not qualified to be officers? If you pride yourselves as an officer, being #1 or at rock bottom shouldn't mean a thing. What matters is that you become an officer who can protect the people, and you've clearly failed.
It looks like I'm mistaken about what makes a great officer.
I'd say you suffered enough. Back to work, then. After that, Britannius told the whole story to Scotland Yard. He's starting over, doing local police station duty in Southampton.
Oh, is that so? I thought he'd be, put in jail.
It looks like there was some hope for him after all. A while ago, I got a letter from him with a picture in it.
He's working hard.
Oh, he looks so happy. He plans to give his best to do things over as a real officer someday, he says.
I think he's already butchered his #1 chance. Why is he still a police officer? I'm so mad. I mean...
You mean?
I'll be worried if you're the only one we have left to depend on.
You've said too much, Kat.
Miss Layton, that's taking it a bit far. Wait, that actually might be a little worrying.
Not you two!
Cat's Money Corner! Recently, more people have started using glasses as a fashion item rather than an item used to correct poor vision. Different shapes suit different people, so make sure to look for frames that suit you!